Politicians always try to find things to take advantage of, like crises and stuff. And something that I keep remembering, and I've had a couple people kind of compare it, like, oh, well, when Hurricane Katrina happened, everybody was mad at George W. Bush, and I try to tell people that people were criticizing the way the cleanup happened, the aftermath of it.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't criticizing him as it was happening, because people keep forgetting that they haven't put these fires out. They're still killing people. They're still burning people's houses down.
Yeah.
And it just shows people there's just no class with any of these MAGA people. The level that they'll drop to. I got family that lives out in Riverside and a couple people close to LA County, and they see it every day, and they're breathing this crap in.
Oh boy.
The only thing worse than having to deal with all that crap is then going home and hearing this stupid crap on the internet.
You are so right.
Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. And these people need to, it makes me so angry, because they're not seeing the suffering that's happening. That has nothing to do with who you vote for or what you believe. It's got everything to do with the fact that, hey, look, I might be a MAGA guy, but guess what? I'm an American first, and I want to help people. Not I want to sit out there on my ass on Twitter, stuffing my face. Well, Gavin Newsom, he did this. I mean, it's disgusting.
So, Jesse, I agree with everything
sorry.
No, you're all right. I agree with everything you just said. Jesse, what type of person does it take immediately? I'm talking like not even minutes, but seconds after a horrible tragedy. We could be talking about New Orleans. We could be talking about the Tesla explosion in Las Vegas or the wildfires. What type of person responds immediately by attacking one side of the aisle? Normal people, regardless of where a horrible tragic event happens and a loss of life, normal people immediately will say, oh my God, I feel for the families. What can we do to help? This is horrible. That's what a normal person, that's how a normal person reacts. But so many of these MAGA Republicans, their first reaction is not to think about the victims and their families. It's to attack Gavin Newsom, to say that it was a migrant and open border policies for the terrorist attack in New Orleans, right? To say that it was a radical leftist that blew himself up in a Tesla. You look it up. I mean, it's Donald Trump and his MAGA clan members. Donald Trump to this day has still not talked about the victims. I mean, it's an apt
comparison. When people compare Trump, I've never compared him to Hitler directly. But if you look at the way that the Nazis did propaganda, and the age-old philosophy of the bigger the lie, the more people will believe it. It doesn't matter. It's way harder. It's way harder to correct a lie than to say it. It takes a lot longer to prove that lie is false. And they know that. And it has a lot to do with algorithm and how many clicks can I get. And look, I don't generally go after people for how they make their money, but if you're doing this to make money, you're lower than a snake's ball bag, man.
Well, think about it.
What's wrong with people?
Think about it.
Man. Have some class. Have some humility.
You're right. Great call, my friend. Fantastic call.